Hey everyone, this is BET Talks. I'm Paris Rose, and today I'm with one of the most influential hip hop artists and businessmen of all time, Master P. Thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. It's a blessing. We're alive.
Exactly.
A lot of people complaining about what they're going through, but it's a blessing.
Exactly. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
So we're also celebrating 50 years of hip hop, and I want to know how you feel about it. Do you feel like it's crazy it's been 50 years, or it's only been 50 years?
I'm like, it's only been 50 years. We are growing. We're getting better. We talk about entrepreneurship and creating our own brands and business. It's incredible how much we have grown as a culture, because a lot of people didn't think that we could do this or we'll be around at this time that we are. I'm just excited for the next 50 years.
Your career has been crazy successful. It's what people envision their career to be if they started this as a rapper, singer, anything in the entertainment business. Isn't what you envision for yourself?
Like I said, it's just a blessing. I put my trust and faith in God. I didn't do it by myself. I'm not self-made, I'm God-made. And to be able to have great partners like Snoop Dogg is incredible. We come from hip hop. You talk about unity and what we're doing together. We're changing the game. We're going up against the giants. When you talk about the food industry, and it's a blessing what we was able to create.
I see you also brought some products here today with Snoop. So what is going on with that?
Yeah, first I want to say a big shout out to Rap Snacks, because this is where it started at, with the Rap Snacks. When you can't mention 50 years of hip hop without mentioning Rap Snack, putting hip hop artists on the bag. So that's the culture. But when you look at what me and Snoop has built as a family brand, you look at all these major companies that had all these big brands that people tell us that we can't compete with. Snoop Cereal, we here to stay. We're one of the biggest brands in the world now. You could go to Amazon.com, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to Elvis's, all your major chain grocery stores. And salute to Post for believing in diversity. Well, we the first black-owned company with national distribution because of Post. It's a blessing, to be honest, because having Snoop as a partner, and people always say, you got to be a good student, and then you could be, Snoop, he was a great student, and now he's a great boss. This is bigger than cereal because we also educate the next generation. When you look at one of these boxes, I just want you to read and see what you see on these boxes, and look on the sides and what they stand for. We're tackling homelessness, and just it's all positive.
I love this. It's actually a good cereal for a good cause. I love that.
And so when you look at what we're doing, we want to show people that we've been eating cereal all our life, but we never owned it. So when you look at Brothers Food, this is bigger than cereal. We're tackling homelessness at the same time. We're giving back. We're making a difference. When you look at Captain Ace, he's an aviation pilot. So to have a first black aviation pilot and have our own cartoon behind it, it's incredible. So this will be around when we're not around. And the more we make, the more we get.
I love that. See, I feel like everything you touch turns to gold. It seems like success after success after success. But has there been something you failed at?
Oh, I failed so many times.
Do you rebound?
Because I look at it as practice. And never a loss is a lesson. And so I constantly keep getting back up. I want people to know when you fail, get back up, but take your time. When I fall, I lay on the ground a little while and think about my next move. Don't look at life as that you're never gonna fail. You're gonna fail so many times, but winning, you don't learn from winning. You learn from losing. And so every time I lost, I just got myself together, put my trust and faith in God, and got back up. It's a blessing to be able to go and chase your dreams and your goals, to be able to put money back into our community and our culture. That's what this is about, because people say it all the time. People want to see you successful until you're successful. Most people are going to hate you, and most people are not going to like you. Like even with us, our culture, when you look at, we have some of the best tasting cereal in the world, right? What's the first thing our people are going to say? How much sugar is in there?
Exactly. Was it actually good?
Okay, so how long Fruit Loops been around?
A
multi-billion-dollar company. We never asked that question one time. So we have to stop that. But we know once we get on the shelves, we're definitely going to make organic product. we're gonna make more natural product. But we gotta start. It's so important because when they take a cereal off the shelf to put ours on there, then that means that they're eliminating the cereal. And so think about it, none of this product has ever came back to our community and our culture, talking about building economic empowerment. And so this is the way we do it. We get in the streets, we march, we protest, and we're like, okay, what do we want out of this? We want economic empowerment. And so we have, that starts through education and teaching our people and preparation. And so that's why I focus on the younger kids. So that's why I built a curriculum with the cereal with Snoop. And we looking at this as not only opening up doors for our culture, but for all culture. Because this brand is for everybody. We don't want to just make cereal for black people. We want it to be owned by black people because we make a tenth of 1% of Fortune 500 CEOs, and we want to change that narrative.
I feel like you never felt that you didn't belong in these spaces. It was never I can't be here, it's not for me, it's not for our people.
Yeah.
How did you have this mindset?
When you look at David and Goliath, one slingshot took down the giant. And so I'm like, you know what? We got to do the same thing when you talk about products in these grocery stores. That's why I say Snoop and I are the kings of breakfast food. Nobody look like us have ever been in that lane because we don't think we can do it. All these other companies are building family names.
Yeah.
So these brands are family names. And so when you look at these family names, now you have Brothers Food, which is Snoop's last name.
Okay, I love that.
Yes.
Keep it in the family.
That's what I'm talking about, and being able to work together as brothers. And so everybody got a job to do. So Snoop is one of the most famous hip-hop entertainers in the world. He's on everything. And now we're owning our own product. We're not just using our face product.
You guys are both on everything.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people love your life. They see you, they admire you. Was there anything you miss about your life before fame, before success, before money?
Yeah, it's just being able to just regular family, like being able to go wherever you want to go, and things have changed with the internet and social media because people promote negativity. I just wish that, you know, back in the days, like you could make mistakes, you could feel it's not a part of everybody's world. And we're gonna constantly go through this, but now we have to learn how to live with this, with AI. And I just love back in the days how if a grandparent said something, it was low. Now, these kids, if you say something to a kid now, it's like, I'm still scared of my dad. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's like the way we was raised, it's like family over everything. And it's like being able to just have that family time besides being successful. You know, I miss that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family time. So I heard you mention also AI.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you about that
Yeah.
because everything in this industry is changing quickly, but especially with AI. How are you feeling? Because I only feel negative thoughts about it.
You know what? I didn't know what to think. The other day I went to this expo and they had a twin of me talking. I'm like, this my twin? This is like, it was talking just like me, saying all this stuff. And I'm like, we're gonna have to be able to accept it, but it'll never be a real one of us. But we're gonna control the computer, so we just gotta be able to do our part and not let the computers control us. And so when you look at AI, to me, they still need us at the end of the day. Because
Hearing the AI songs, you know that they could imitate.
some of them sound pretty good.
Do you feel like they might be taking jobs?
Well, you know, think about this though. I think one good thing will happen, even when we're not here, that you could still be here.
That's scary.
I'm just saying that because guess what? You can't imagine yourself not being here, right? Even though you know you're not gonna be here one day, but AI will keep you here. That's one thing.
Does that give you comfort? Like thinking I might be gone black. AI's gonna be walking around with my voice, my face.
You know what? I seen a program where people was like, I want you to come. You could talk to your kids and talk to your family. You could have this for 20 years from now. I'm like, do I really want to do that? So, I mean, but some people want to do that. I mean, this company is making a lot of money.
All right, I know you have a business mind. Are you trying to maybe get in on the AI too?
Not really. Not really. I just like it because I like the technology and seeing all these different things. But yeah, I'm not afraid of it.
Out of all the things you've accomplished, and it's a long list, What do you personally feel most proud of?
I feel most proud of being a servant. Uh, we can't take this money with us. We can't take this fame with us. I'm more proud of creating future leaders. I tell people you're not successful unless you create other millionaires.
Yeah.
And so to be able to do that, I think God has continued blessing me and my family. And I'm thankful and grateful. I'm not perfect, but I'm constantly growing, educating myself. And, I think those are the things that I'm proud of. And just watching my kids blossom and being able to chase their dreams and their goals.
Now, how does it feel watching them? Also, like, they've had great careers too.
Yeah.
You feel like proud dad?
Yeah, always, because I grew up in poverty, never had anything. And now they're making a TV series about my life, No Limit. So to be able to let my kids see the struggle and pain that I grew up in, and I think that's gonna be the thing for me, knowing that this No Limit TV series is gonna change the game for my kids to actually see, man, I grew up with my grandparents. So I didn't live with my parents, I lived with my grandparents, and I grew up in a 3-bedroom project. I never had a room. I had lived in a house with 12 kids. And, it wasn't easy, but I never complained. I've always thought that one day I'll be living a better life here. So that's my message to this generation. But I'm gonna talk about this 50 years of hip hop, which is so important because it's all about unity. For us to be in this game this long is definitely unity. And I wanna thank BET for bringing everybody together. And I look at the South taught hip hop how to get money. So I got to shout out to Uncle Lou, Rap A Lot Records, Swab House Records, Cash Money Records.
Yeah.
Because when everybody see me and Baby, they think that it's beef. It's never beef. Friendly competition. We both from the same place, but we've always rooted for each other. We never try to hurt each other, kill each other. That's what I love and respect about Cash Money and Birdman. And I want to send that message to this generation of kids across the world, like, let's stop all this beefing and let's get some money. We're dying young. We have to change that. So if you want to leave a legacy or want people to remember you, you got to do the right thing. And so that's what I love about our relationship, that we even though we never did anything with each other, but guess what? We never try to hurt each other. And we always representing each other. And so we could send that message to this generation after these 50 years, I feel like we could save more lives.
Yes, they need to see that for sure. I'm going to wrap this up, but I want to ask you, is there a lyric of yours or any hip hop artist that like resonates with you, that just stays in your head?
For me, miss my homie. For all the people that I lost. It make me think about my daughter. Everybody that I lost in my family, that when I hear that song, it just never ended. I know make them say, "Oh, it's favorite song," but that song for me is special.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.